All right, we're back here to live action here in York, Pennsylvania for this morning's second game. Still in round robin, the open division between Carolina Blue and White and the New York City 3 team in black. Starting early, we have 0-0 with 2 minutes into the game. Carolina Blue, a couple tough games yesterday. Physical team. New York City working around the outside of their center. Working one pivot, try to break into the circle, get the shot. No shot contact there, and that'll come back out to the 9. Resetting at the 9, trying to get it in, working their way around corner to corner. Good defense by Carolina Blue. Getting some movement through the circle. Nice shot, great save by New York City's goalie, number 1. Right back the other way and just misses. So we're still 0-0. 3.5 minutes into this match. Once again, New York City 3 working it around. Fake shot at the top. Another one dead center. It's off its mark. Both teams reset down the court. Here comes Carolina Blue. Around near side, go to the far side wing. Come back to center, try to work into the center, into the pivot. Pivot's dumped on his shoulder. Yeah, that'll draw a yellow card on number 11 for New York City. That's Nicholas Vabret. Trying to push it into the pivot, that's turned over. New York City will reset. Reset to the 9. New York City will again try to work the ball around, get some movement here. Keeping it high, haven't gone down the wing yet there. They go to the wing and they bring it back out. Getting some movements on the pick. Carolina with some great defense and a shot and our first goal. New York City. Breakout was scored by number 9. Gergle Puskas. Now Carolina comes back. They work it around all the way from side to side. Now they work high center, back down to the wing. Try to work themselves in, get a long shot, and that's off the bar, and that comes back. New York City will reset. They slow it down coming across half court. Carolina putting on a little bit of a press. Now they back down into the circle. They go to a flat 6. New York high from the slot, and that one's buried in the middle. New York City goes up 2-0. Carolina coming back, trying to narrow that deficit. The turnover, no call. New York City with the ball. New York City resets. Couple of steps there, but that's called 9-meter. New York switching up to a 5-1. Tried to dish it off to the pivot, not ready for it. Now Carolina with a fast break. And they light the lamp. It's number 14, Nick Coliani. New York back down the other end. Dishes off to the wing, wide open because this number 14 was double teamed. Dished off to his wing and he couldn't quite bury it. So Carolina comes back down the other way, breaks through with a swim move, and he puts it in and ties us up at 2 apiece. I believe that was number 14, Nick Coliani again for Carolina. 12:15 remaining in this first half. All knotted up at 2. Very defensive game so far. Bring it into the center, off to the wing, tipped. Not able to do anything with it, back to the wing. They're gonna bring it back out, settle it down a little bit. Nice movement across the center. Oh, and the wing just misread number 19 and wasn't able to get the ball, and they throw it out, so Carolina will come back with it. Coliani in the center. Coliani with the ball. He's tied up. Nice defense by New York City. Carolina, nice little dish underneath. Try to keep it in, and Carolina will reset on the sideline. Carolina starts working it around from wing to wing, bring it back to the center. Coliani with the ball. Good defense by New York City. They'll get the call. 9-meter reset. New York City with the ball, working around the outside. Quick shot, and that just misses it, Mark. Wide right of the net. Carolina goalie looked like he's favoring his left leg a little bit. David Thompson. Carolina again trying to work it around the outside. They work it inside, and that's turned over, and it looks like they call a travel on that one. New York City tries to work it back down, and we get a mishandle of the ball, and New York City will again take over. New York City brings it in the middle. Carolina working on a 5-1 defense. Coliani high in the center. That ball just misses its mark, and it comes back to Carolina. Carolina will bring it back up the court. Cross court to Pat Joyner. Pat brings it into the center. That's off the goalie. New York City is able to turn that one back around. They'll come back down the court, go to their wing. Some bodies colliding on the far side, and that'll reset to New York at the 9. New York starts working it around the outside. Goes all the way to the wing on the near side. Tries to take it to the center. That's a swim move into the middle, and pops that into the net. And we are tied at 3. Carolina working it side to side now. Getting some ball movement. Great move coming in. That's number 2 for Carolina. Veer Desai. extremely fast. He's not able to push it through. Carolina puts him into their pivot. He's tied up, and they'll get the 9-meter reset call on that one. Carolina trying to build something back again. Long shot by number 21, Ethan Wallenius Caldwell, just off the top corner of the net, and New York will chase that ball down and will reset, and they'll work their way down. 3-3 with 7.5 minutes left remaining in this game, or in this half, first half of this open division. Good tie up by Carolina on the defense. Again, reset at the 9. That's just off its mark. And the ball will come back to New York City. Not all these numbers are accurate on some of these jerseys, so I apologize if I'm not giving the right names. Comes through the center. That's a nice shot. And that's reset to Carolina. Carolina will bring it back up to the court. I believe that's Joe Piscatelli coming up the middle, and that's a shot from the far side. That's Miles Bacon diving in, and that will put Carolina Blue up 4-3 here in this first half. 6:13 remaining. Nice dive in by Miles over on the far side. New York resets. Near side on the 9. They go cross court to brace. Get a little bit of movement across the middle. Great defense by the Carolina Blue team. Not allowing that shot to be taken. Battle for the ball, and Carolina comes up with it. Battle in the middle, and Carolina gets the call. New York City resets to their defense. Okay, almost a 4-2 defense. Great high arm shot by number 15 of Carolina. That's Gene Noel. Puts Carolina up by 2. New York City working it side to side, bringing it to the middle. They'll try to break through. Not able to break through. Take it back outside to Brace. Brace fakes the jump shot. Tied up in the middle. He'll reset at 9. Long shot by Brace. Nice high jump. That brings New York City back within 1. 5-4 with just under 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Bacon with the ball on the far side. New York City trying to call for a travel on that, but no call. Carolina will reset with that ball. Wade Sutton with a good swing move and a shot. Calling for the kick, but they don't get the call. New York City reset at the 9. We'll see what they can do to work it around. New York City working around the outside, wing to wing. Nice crossover. Good fake jump shot out to the wing. No shot yet. Continue to good ball movement. Good defense by Carolina. Carolina, Sutton, hold them outside. Tosses it right into the goalie's hands, but prior to that, they had a 9-meter reset. Just tripped up on that one. Sutton gets a piece of brace. Yellow card on Sutton. Reset back out to the 9. Good work around the outside. Oh, and that just sneaks in on the just to the left of the goalie. Knocks us back up at 5 apiece, but Carolina's threatening, and that's a shot, and that one sneaks in just off the bar. And Carolina pops it right back up, 6-5, with 1.5 minutes remaining in the half. Low-scoring defensive game. As you can see, great defense there by Carolina holding New York City outside. New York City going to a very staggered defense rather than flat. Bringing 1 high, 5 low. New York City really having to work for every shot they got. They're getting with this Carolina defense. And Carolina gets a turnover. Fast break down the center. And that's a great job by number 8 of Carolina. That's Joe Piscatelli. And he puts Carolina up 7-6. Pardon me, 7-5 now. Carolina's up 7-5 with half a minute to go. See if New York close that back up within 1 goal with this possession. 15 seconds. Swing move through the middle. He's tied up, and they'll reset, and they'll get probably 1 shot off quickly. And they get the goal, and that will be, they count that as a goal? Does not look like they counted that as a goal. So at halftime, it's 7-5 in favor of Carolina Blue. We'll be right back here at the 2016 USA Team Handball Open Nationals here in York, Pennsylvania. Be right back. And we're back to live action here in York, Pennsylvania, 2016 USA Team Handball Open Nationals. A very defensive game. Carolina Blue going up 7-5, starting the second half. New York City starts with the ball. They work it around at wing to wing. Try to get inside. Blocked out, and they'll reset at the 9. New York City working the ball around the outside. Bring it high center. New York City still working that ball around. Way high now, out almost half court. Nyack still in that 5-1 defense. And it's working right now because New York City cannot penetrate that wall. Get a dish off to the far side, but they missed wide to the right of the net. And Carolina will take their first possession of the second half. Carolina calling the play in. Working around corner to corner. Get some movement now. Sutton's taken down in the center. And Sutton's slow to get up. Second day of competition. I believe this Carolina team had at least 2 games yesterday. Everybody playing very hard in the first day. Shot is wide and over the line. Carolina steps on the line, and New York City will again take the ball, starting similarly to the way we started the first half. Now 3 minutes in, 17 minutes remaining in this half, and no score. So very contradictory to this last game where it was a high-scoring affair, ending in a tie. This is a low-scoring defensive affair as New York City works around the outside, gets the swim move, and that's just on the side of the net. Carolina bringing the ball back down the court. Good tie-up by New York City. Carolina not able to get in on the shot. So Carolina will work another play in. Sutton with the cross. Great save by New York City, and they come right back up the court. No call on that. Stepped on the line, and Carolina will bring it right back down. Carolina, quick move inside. And they call the 9-meter reset. Carolina slowing it down now. Still, almost 5 minutes into this first half, no score. Still 7-5 in favor of Carolina. Now the turnover, no, looks like it might have went off a foot. And Carolina retains possession of the ball. Big block out on Bacon. And that'll draw a yellow card. on number 12 of New York City. And we have our first goal of the half, and that puts Carolina up 3 goals, 8-5, as New York City cruises back up the court. Again in that 5-1. Number 14 at Carolina, camping out very high in the center. Not allowing anything to be generated through there. Forcing New York City to work to the outsides. Oh, with no goal. Caught him on the line, but great right-handed shot from that left side. Low angle shot in the net, but stepped on the line. Carolina come up the other way. 9-meter reset for Carolina. New York City in the flat 6 defense. Carolina trying to bring it in. Miles Bacon swimming from the far side to the ground, but in the net, and that puts him up 9-5. 9-5 with 13.5 minutes remaining in the half. New York City trying to push through on the other side. Great defense by Carolina. Carolina going back to that 5-1. Putting Caliani high in the center. Working around the wing. Left-handed shot from the wing. Nice job by New York, and they couldn't afford to get down another goal. And they close it back up to 9-6. See what they call on this. Looks like they might, no, they're just resetting to 9. No, 7-meter penalty shot. Taken by Wade Sutton. Sutton buries that one, and that puts him up 10-6. New York City's got to match them goal for goal here. Can't afford to get down 5 goals in this low-scoring match. Goals aren't coming very easy. What a battle for the ball. Nice job by New York City's number 19. And then they turn it over. So Carolina takes possession. So New York City able to close it up. 3-goal differential now. They can stop Carolina here. They have a good opportunity. And Carolina steps on the line, so New York City does get the turnover. Can they narrow it within 2? There's a fans are questioning the score. Carolina with the ball, now 10-8. New York able to bury that, trying to pay attention to what they're talking about with the score. Bacon ends up on the floor, but he draws the 9, and we'll reset. Great feed and goal by Carolina, number 21. That's Ethan Wallenius Caldwell. And we believe the score table has the score at 11-8. So we're going to go with what the score table has right now until they change it. New York with the press. Just off the post, and that will go wide and onto the other court. Referee fixing the net. That might have been the confusion on the score. Somebody might have Saw that ball come through, which would have looked like the ball missed the net. And that's what I thought. I thought we had a miss on that 7th goal, but clearly the referee saw different. Number 14 for Carolina goes down hard. That's Nick Coliani going through the middle. He's back up and looks okay, and Carolina will reset. Trying to force it through the center. New York playing great defense again. Big defensive match, and that could be a 7-meter. Yes, looks like we'll have another penalty shot, again taken by Wade Sutton. Score currently 11-8. Try to bring it to 12, and he does. 12-8 in favor of Carolina with just under less than half to go. 9 minutes remaining in this second half. Carolina up 12-8 in this open division.
Antoine, Nicolas, Rémi, Émile, Smooth. Fait passer la balle, attention, speedball, ah, tir.
Nice shot by number 12 of New York coming across the middle.
Number 12, c'est Hakim.
He buries that and brings it close. Within 3 again, 12-9.
Carolina Blue à l'attaque. Oh, quelle belle défense.
Big collision in the center.
Belle défense.
Number 16, Pat Joyner goes down hard.
Autour 9 mètres.
Everybody's up and
le centre à la balle.
Pat taking a breath on the far side over there.
Combinaison avec le centre.
Big swing move through the middle and
bel arrêt.
And that will be a 9.
Bel arrêt du gardien. Bravo.
Joe Piscatelli.
La balle à Carolina Blue again.
Took one for the team going through the middle there.
Fait.
So again with the ball, tries to feed it to the pivot.
Essayer de faire une combinaison avec un deuxième pivot. Non, ça va pas.
Off the foot of New York. New York thought they had the ball, but that'll be a reset for Carolina. Carolina now with the ball.
L'arrière,
back
le
to
centre.
Piscatelli.
L'arrière, le tir.
Big
oh,
shot,
bel arrêt.
great save and a turnover right to New York. They get kind of a fast break, but Carolina's quick to get back.
Corner.
And they were able to turn that around, and they were able to regroup. Stop that almost fast break by New York City. Great speed by the Carolina Blue. 12-9 with 7:20.
La vidéo a frisé. C'est dommage.
6 remaining in the second half.
Nicolas, Antoine.
New York City's almost got a score here.
Essaye de faire une combinaison.
Keep in
Rémi accélère. Non. C'est mauvais ça, c'est mauvais.
Contact in there, and that'll be a 9-meter reset.
Balle 9, Wojo à la balle. Rémi, Gargali, Rémi, essaye d'accélérer. Nicolas, centre.
City works it into the center. Lots of contact in the middle. And we have a yellow card.
Ah non, c'était pas un passage.
Grab it on the arm, it looks like.
Défense en zone.
Looks like on number 10 for Carolina. New York City will reset. Working it around high. They don't go down to their wing there. They go down to the wing. But the wing comes high.
Accélère, attention la balle.
To the middle,
il faut passer la balle plus vite.
Lots of contact coming through the center. Great defense by Carolina, not allowing New York City through the middle. So they'll reset again as time keeps clicking off the clock. 6.5 minutes. Had the ball for
Antoine, sur la gauche, pas mal, belle combinaison, dommage. Il n'y avait pas cette place, mais pas mal.
Able to
Bonne
control that post.
C'est toi qui as raison.
Right over.
Ouais, on se calme, commentateur.
Ball comes to the table. As uncovered and stick 'em now.
C'est toi la boule.
Carolina resets. Carolina holds New York City from not scoring on that one. New York City 3 needed a goal there with the significant defense that's been played by both teams, as you see right there. Big defense.
Quelle attaque!
Nobody's coming through without getting touched. Carolina content to reset and slow this down a little bit.
Genre de l'équipe 1
Carolina
de New
not
York passe
stopping.
devant
They are
l'écran.
working it through. Lots of contact through the middle, so we'll have a reset at 9 right at the center. Piscatelli with the ball, throws it out to outside.
Accélération de Caroline Blue. Oh, l'arrière passe est
coming across, and Carolina's able to convert on that one.
de défense.
Nice job, and that could possibly seal the fate of New York City 3. They swap out for some fresh legs, however.
Je m'arrête pour les commentaires maintenant.
Put one in
je
here.
laisse place à mon camarade, le commentateur principal. Et je m'en vais. À bientôt.
Seen teams go on pretty big runs here. And this is what New York City has to do. They get it inside. Turnover to Carolina, though. See what Carolina can do. New York City's able to cut that off. Great job by number 85 in New York City. Oh, and he just sails that one over the net. As high as he threw that, I would have thought maybe his arm was touched, but no call. Carolina comes back up the court, 13-9 in favor of Carolina. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this game. Carolina in control right now with the ball. Great fake to the outside. They work it around all the way to the outside. Sutton with the ball. He tries to work his way in. They get the 9-meter reset before he can get that shot off. Great center shot flying through the middle. That's number 21, Ethan Wallenius Caldwell. He puts Carolina up 14-9. Heavy contact by New York City and Carolina down in the Carolina end. New York City working it around. Nice open block by Carolina. Carolina will have the ball. 3 minutes remaining in this game. A 5-goal game now. Very defensive 5-goal game. Carolina really still putting some pressure on, and Wade coming off the left side this time buries it, and that's 15-9. So that's 6-goal differential now. And it looks like we will have a timeout called on the field. I believe that was taken by New York City 3. Coming up next, we have New York City 1 against San Francisco Cal Heat back to the Elite Division. That Elite Division has been energetic and aggressive, so another great game coming up. Both teams strategizing with 2:46 remaining in the second half. New York City's going to have to throw all they've got at it. I'm sure they'll be coming out trying to get a very quick goal and then throw the press on and see if they can get a quick turnover. Goals have been tough to come by in this game. So let's see what New York City can do with the ball in its possession. Great defense by Carolina. New York City retains the ball as the clock continues to tick down. New York City really has to score quickly. Good tip by Carolina. Another tip and intercepted. Turnover. And turn right back over to New York City. They've got to come down and score. They must score here, and they do. We got a 2-minute called on. They have not put the goal up. Two-minute called on Carolina, it looks like. Now they put the goal up. So, New York City with the man advantage. 1:42 remaining, and they're not pressing at all. They're still holding their flat 6 down there. They come out. Bring a couple high. We'll go to a 4-2 defense. Pressing a little. There's the turnover they needed, and the fast break coming up the right side. Oh my gosh. New York City had 3 on the goalie. Couldn't bury the shot. They really desperately needed that. So we are still at 15-10 in favor of Carolina as Carolina resets with under a minute to go, 50 seconds to be exact.
Je reprends les commentaires.
And I think New York City is content to
Belle défense
d'Aziz.
belle défense. 15-10. New York City
Carolina
3
still pressing,
perdent.
slowing it down a little bit.
Probablement parce que leur pivot fétiche ne
New
joue
York
pas
City
avec eux.
gets the tie up in the middle, which will reset to the 9.
Pareil que ce
30 seconds
pivot
remaining on the
extraordinaire
clock.
et leur mascotte leur permet de gagner tous leurs matchs.
Try to bring it in. Take it outside. Nice
Belle
save by New York
défense,
City.
bel arrêt de JC. Attention, attention.
Carolina still putting
Ne pas se
pressure on.
précipiter.
Coming up the
Wojo
court.
la balle. Wojo fait un tir
Great
bizarre,
shot by
mais
number
marque quand
14,
même.
New York City.
Moins 4. Belle remontée. La remontée
Brings it
fantastique,
within
attention.
4, but I think that's just a little bit
Ils ont
too
commencé à
late
penser à leur
as
pivot
the clock ticks
magique.
down to 5, 4,
Le fameux-
3, 2, 1, and that's
Le
where
fameux
we'll
pivot
finish.
Et le match
Carolina
est
Blue
terminé.
wins this
Oh là là là.
one, 15-11 in the open
Ils ont pas
division.
pensé à leur
Again,
pivot
coming
assez,
up
mais c'est
next,
pas
we
grave.
have an elite game.
Beau
New York
match.
City won against
Bravo.
Cal Heat. Stick
Belle
around.
perf.
We'll be right back with the 2016
Dommage pour la défaite.
Nationals from York, Pennsylvania.
Beau match. Un match tout en défense. Et Max fait un gâté au numéro 10. Bravo. Allez, la vidéo est interrompue. Et sur ce, je vous rends l'antenne. À bientôt.